name is Lunga. We just came from ZT's listening session, and that was absolutely amazing. I was pleasantly surprised. First song I heard, absolutely fell in love with. I wish I could share, but we'll have to wait.
Also the artist itself, she was amazing. I think she's a great piece of work. And I'm not speaking because of being biased. Honestly, great quality of work, great sonics, subject matter.
I took 2 years to do this album. And
yeah, man. I think a lot of people should try to listen to it, give it an ear. Digest the music.
Being here today is like, imagine if she gave up all of those times I was there in the room saying, so variety, whatever. I'm so proud of you, my friend. You're doing so amazing. I cried throughout your whole interview because I'm happy that people are starting to see you for who you actually are.
And I have to say, you guys look so beautiful. Doesn't look like a few hours ago you were saying, can you guys, thank you. You guys.
I promised myself I'm not going to cry. Thank you all for being here for this Thanksgiving ceremony. But when it comes to career, we can take it as far back as you winning competitions and really just pouring so many resources on a spiritual level and just in the 3D, just finding the right producers, finding the right people to work with.
Yeah.
But I want to give you liberty to walk us through Zete as an artist.
Yeah, I worked with some of the most amazing producers. Kawegas is still out there. Listen to that. It's an EP, 4-song EP. I released my first single, which was called Zazie, which is actually, ironically, it speaks to me now, know yourself. And I don't think when I was releasing it then, I was truly, I didn't feature being shamed, man. And yeah.
You know, the soul always just knows. The soul knows before we know what is meant for us, what we're meant to write, how we you come with so much. And that's the nature of creativity. You're not just a singer. You're not just a songwriter. You're an actress. You're a creative director. And for me, I really just love seeing how you are enjoying your genius right now. I think I think for any young woman that's watching you do that, I mean, everything is just such a beautiful symphony. You know, you coming to Joburg literally with nothing and winning a competition. And you had what? Afterwards. But you came with, I mean, nothing in a sense that you just didn't know what you were walking into. So you win this money. You produced Kawegazi in 2018. It does what it needs to do. Upon reflection, here we are today and celebrating a new project. But let's talk about just your womanhood and your coming of age, because the crash actually, ironically, is actually a spiritual awakening. That's what was happening with you. You were awakening, and that's what happens. Your meat suit just cannot understand what's happening. Everything is confusing. You know, friends fall away, habits fall away, certain things happen, people come and go, etc. So how has that experience, you coming from Mbangweni, coming to Johannesburg, releasing Kawegazi, meeting the different people that you met, how has that informed the womanhood?
So, on top of my little crash, and when I say to give an idea to someone who doesn't know me that level, what I mean by crash, I don't mean I went to crack or something like that, please. I just mean that I came to almost a standstill, like I didn't know what to do next. My life went on too far ahead, and I was just like, I'm not sure what to do now. We're at the point that I'm at. That's what I mean by when I crashed. But also, immediately after that, COVID happened. So I'm still trying to figure myself, and then now everything's shut down. Oh, it gets worse, my love. I feel pregnant. Oh, yeah. And my son is not here. I love him to bits, and he's amazing. But you can imagine you're going through an identity crisis, and then you have to have another identity to bring you in. So my partner and I decided that, you know what, it's okay. Let's wrap up Johannesburg. You know, we'll go back in my car. We go to Richards Bay, get the transfer there, and my life slows down. Guys, good no can be no. This is about as good as it gets. Beautiful beach though. But my life slows down, and I think that was God, because that gave me all the time with no pressure, and the pressure being Johannesburg, no pressure, not me looking at people doing amazing, because that does affect you as an artist. You know, as much as you say support but now the last time I released is 2018. We're in 2024, bruh. Do you know how many years that ago was? Even my Spotify is like, you might be listening here. Don't look at it now, B. I think we change on Friday. And I went through so much personal things. I died. Like, I had to really look into myself. Type of artist I want to be, type of person I want to be, type of mother I want to be. And I went through so much in and out depression, in and out conflict with my mind. But that's where this music came from. Self-reflection, true self-being, like being true to myself. And I think the best writing is when you're being honest. And I was just honest. I sleep so well at night knowing that I'm honest with my craft. So anyway, between that time, I meet Maline. We already met. She gives me some job in the digital space. We do a lot of things. Within that, she asked me to do social media for Spusi Somashima. Oh, okay. You know, I do social media stuff. It's a lot of things that I do in the digital space. So Mashidane was my lecturer in university. I studied music. He was one of my lecturers. And as I'm doing social media for him, I get exposed to a lot of his music, like how he produces his music. It's great. And I'm like to myself the other day, this guy needs to produce my next album. I'm like, this guy needs to produce my music. I pitched that idea to him. He's so keen. It was like the easiest pitch I've ever given. He's so keen. I get back to my pen and paper. So in that whole period, I was just writing. And I really encourage writing. Just write your thoughts, write your feelings, put them down. I was writing. And I took everything, all my feelings, and I converted them to my album. So what you're hearing in my album is literally you walking with me through that journey. I took 2 years to do this album. And 200. I just want this moment to just. Sorry. Nash may not know this, but he saved my life. And I just wanted to give an applause today. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I play my music with so much pride. And I'm actually not a fan of listening sessions, but I brought you all here because it's a testament to myself and to all of you, because you've supported me so much. As I say that I create everything. I know Konoplast by Namalangas. But everyone who's here has played. Guys, I always go side left, sorry. Everyone who's here has played a vital role in my life.
The music, I had my own little private listening session and was just fully immersed as I was absorbing this music into my own orbit. And the music just projects okuhle, it projects ukhanya. And you were talking to me about the concept of the album around us going back to Mundu and really just interrogating what humanity means now. And I think that's just so important that you are so intentional about the themes of the work, the body of work, because every artist has an obligation, if you will, for why they do what they do and why they're putting it out into the public sphere. We can go as far back as Miriam Makeba. Her discourse was around, social justice and teaching us to have a stand, etc. Artists like Boton Qena were really about aligning the teachings of Miriam Makeba with what was happening with just womanhood and the daily life and mothers and daughters, etc. And I think this new phase of feminines that are actually moving towards becoming divine is about exactly what you are doing. So you are leading a new cause, I think, for all those things that you mentioned, Ubuntu, Kanya, all of that. So, with that said, I'd like us to introduce one of the songs that's going to be on the album, Breathe. It's called Ukanya. It's fast becoming a permanent favorite. So we're going to hear that song. There's going to be other pieces of music that we're going to hear, but here's Ukanya. Enjoy. Personnel of the
It could be anything. It could be anxiety, it could be addiction, it could be you against yourself. You can literally beg yourself to get out of a place. But sometimes get back to music. My husband said, okay, how much do you need? I know. Line sends me funding from Samro. Right? So, wait. Now what? It's all up to me. And literally, I had to beg myself to come. Literally. And it's really one of my favorite songs.
You wouldn't have survived what you've survived if it wasn't for love. Yeah. So one of the songs on the album is titled Uthando.
There's no such thing as you can only start over once. You can start over as many times as you want, and it doesn't matter that you're 40. If you still believe in the dream, then and you know what I just recently realized, MASH, is that the song actually keeps going over and over. It's literally the song, we won't play it all, but when you listen to the album, you hear that the song actually keeps going over and over. And it's literally, you can start over as many times as you want. And there's no shame in that. Remove all the shame. What do they call it? If the vision is still to own a bakery, then painful to Zam. And I'm so fortunate that I finally removed it because I syndrome. Yeah, I suffer from it very dearly. I put the post up there and be ready to post and like, hey, you know. And I've been fortunate to be given so many second chances by loved ones, giving them to myself. And the song says over and over again, just try. But so many people play such an amazing role into creating this one project. So I just wanted to credit all the amazing musicians that worked on this album. So at the core of everything, you still have your breath. So just breathe. And the most constant thing through everything I've been through was just to remind myself to breathe. Literally, breath in, breath out. Your heart rate will come down. You have to focus on the breathing. It won't fix everything, but it will connect you to yourself. It will bring you to self. And I'm not saying this is now your solution to life or whatever. If you've lost a loved one, if you're going through something depressive, I'm not saying now breathing is going to solve all your problems, but it's going to remind you of yourself. It's going to connect you back to yourself. Because one of the lyrics says, lump in my throat. When you feel like you have a panic attack, and you're like, it's here. Like, just breathe. Just. But yes, so Abantu, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. That's what we're here for today. Celebrating Abantu and humanity, generosity, compassion. May you never do something because you're expecting something in return, except for your employee. Please. Please. Don't trust those ones. Focus. Yeah, no. But may we never lose the true essence, the true essence of Ubuntu. To come out to an event where you thought you're not going to gain anything, you're just supporting your sister. May you never think, oh, that's here, may you never lose that essence of trying to help a sister. You know, just because. May you never lose the essence of this person probably needs this. You know, Ubuntu, guys. And I'm going to do this now, as Black people, it's something we were taught. And may we never lose it. Sing Abantu,